change permissions. Command is chmod. Okay, command is chmod. So first of all, we'll see what is changing permissions. Next, change owner or user. Command is chown. Change on a file or directory. So change group owner. Okay, group owner or user owner, like that. So you can that is chgrp. These are three things are there. First of all, chmod only we'll see. Once chmod completed, then I will tell separately these things. Okay, or single shot is also good, but no problem. But we'll see. Guys, look at a file. Look at a file. Okay, file. You can create a particular file or a directory, so you can easily understand. What I'm going to do is, for our easiness, I'm going to create a directory. I'm going to create a directory, or I'm going to see temp is also good. Temp is also good. Yeah, we'll take normally. So changing permissions, first exercise or a temp. Okay, cd temp. What is the cd temp? cd temp is accessible to everyone. Okay, the temp directory is accessible to anyone. Data store temporarily. Okay, data stores temporarily. Here, the data is in here. It's a temporary data, so anybody can able to access the data. So we'll practice here with some separate users. So initially, I'm going to create a file. So we'll try on the file only, not a directory. So first we'll try on the file. How to create a file? So cat double greater or double greater. So first one is cf1. So this is cf1 file. Control D. ls space -l cf1. Okay, this is the permission set. This is the permission set. So I created a file. Okay, and look at that permissions on the file. Wherever you created, it is like that only. Look at here. First of all, important is like this. Okay, guys, this is the permission set. This is user or a owner. This is the group. I think already I given this information. Group. Okay, and this 17 is size, and this is date. Okay, last modified date. Last modified date. This is size, last modified date, or a date, just date. Why we are worrying about this one? And this is the file name. So we know that one. So this is your date. Permission. This is important, guys. Look at here. -rw, -rw, -r, -. Okay. So in the permissions, you have to split in a different ways. Okay. So first of all, R means read permissions, a read permission, write permission, execute permissions also there. Read permissions, write permissions, and execute permission. So this is permission. Again, I'm writing this one. Okay, here only, so nothing more. So I'm splitting these parts separately like this. Okay, this first part will tell what it is. Okay, simply like you can instead of this border, give thing like this. So it is either it is a file or directory. First one is indicate is it a file or directory or is it a link file. About the file it will tell this point. This is your user permission. This is related to the group. This is meaning is others. Okay. User. Who is user? Student 17A. Read and write permission. Student 17A group having read write permission. In a one group, several users are there, right? So the users having a read write permissions. Others. Other than this user, other than member of this group, other than member of this group are others. Okay, so like this, user, group, others. User, group, others. Okay, of course, A means all. A means all. So remember, understand the symbols. Read, write, execute. User, group, others. A means all. The first point, first portion. This is user. This is group. This part is belongs to others permissions. User means this is the user. User having a read and write permissions. Group members having a read and write permissions. Others having a read permissions. Others having a read permissions. Okay, guys, understand how to read this permission set?
Yes, sir.
Meaning is this file is created. I created this file and this is the permissions I'm checking. Read, write, execute, others and all. We can change the permissions. We can change the permissions by using some commands. This is set. That means adding kind of stuff. Set or add. This set like a remove type. Remove this particular permission or a particular things like a reset or a kind of stuff. We can say reset, set, remove. This is replace. This is called a replace. So read, write, execute, user, group, others, and all, set, remove kind of stuff. Same file only, no changes. Here it is. There is an important note. Here it is. Only owner or user owner or user of file or directory only user or a owner and root only user or a owner and root of the file. Okay, sorry, mistake. Directory and root user can change permissions. Remember that point. Next, I am typing other things. Guys, look at here. When you check the permissions, this is the command we used. Now, so important thing is these permissions are important. So copy this one. question is, the question will be like this. Add others can. So others can read. So others can write on CF1, or you can say like a add write to CF1 file. Sorry, to others on CF1 file. Either of the question is like this. See, this is the others. This part is others, and add a write here. So write will be added here. The permission will be like this. -rw rw like this. This is the output. To get it, what to do? This is input. This is output. To get like this, what to do? Okay. chmod others means o plus w set cf1. Okay. So what will happen like this? So look at here, I'm implementing. See, it is like this. R hyphen chmod o plus w others write permission and check it. rw write permission. Guys, understand how to give o plus w?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now this is input, means this is the previous stage. The question is remove read and write. So no, just write only. Remove write to group and others. Remove write to group and others. Okay, so then obviously so this is the input part. So then take it like this. Remove read and write and others. Meaning is output will be like this. -rw -r -r chmod both group and others. So go minus w, go minus w, like that also you can give cf1. Okay, so this is the command, this is the output, you will get it. Okay, current state is like this. Chmod group others, you want to remove it, right? So minus write, not read and write, only write. So then write cf1 like this. Now I want to ask you a question. I want to remove write permission to users. Okay, remove. Okay, what I will try today. I want to remove write. Sorry, I want to remove read to others. Only one. Now tell me, guys. I want to remove read. Okay, so your output is rw r nothing. It's like this. I want to remove read only for others. chmod, tell me.
O
O
minus R.
removing minus R CF1. Okay, you can do it in any way. chmod O minus R CF1. It is completely gone. Now I want to add RW means read and write to CF1. So then it will shows to CF1 means to others. RW hyphen R RW, one more R, like this. This is the result. chmod read and write adding to others.
O plus RW.
The first one is add means
O plus
very good
RW.
RW. Both I'm adding. Okay, RW CF1 like this. Implement O plus RW CF1. Where it is like this. Same answer. Okay, so like this we can able to do it. So one more I want to add it, like multiple things also you can add it. Replace, I will put it, replace with write to group. So whatever the permissions are there, so it is become RW hyphen W hyphen RW. It will be like a whether it is RWX or RW. So whatever it is gone. W will be there. chmod group, right? Group equal to W. Replace CF1. Replace. What are the permissions at this place? Replaced with a W only. Any example you can take it just for a understanding. We are doing this one. Okay. It is like this. Okay. So why we need like why I'm writing output earlier? Not just do it and checking the output. We are expecting what output we want it. Based on that only, you have to implement. That is the correct implementation. Any question, anything you want to add up or change? I want to remove all W's. I want to remove, okay, remove write to all. Meaning is for user, group, and others. So how it will be there? Based on my previous condition, RW group don't have any permissions and read and nothing, no permissions at all. Tell me, chmod all means user, group, others minus W CF1, or you can use chmod all means which letter? A minus W CF1. So I choose second one to implement. A minus W CF1 like this. Okay. This is chmod, symbolic mode. This is absolute mode is also there. So don't worry about it. Okay. Absolute mode. So this is how to change adding permission. Of course, there is a few more things or one or two things also there like this. Chmod plus RW plus RW CF1. It is what happened for users and groups. RW is added, not for others. RW is not added. So like this also you can try. Okay. So always it depends upon your previous kind of stuff. So compulsory look at like this. So where is the command? Like this is the original command. Remaining your verification. Okay. Guys, look at X command is not there. So why it is read, write, execute? Why there is a execute? I will show you the execute part. Normally files don't have execute. Directories having a execute. CD1, DC1 is better. ls space hyphen ld DC1. On DC1 permission C RWX, RWX, RX. So these are the permissions. You have to create the directory. I didn't written that one, so otherwise you can write okay. mkdir DC1. This is again same permission set. D represent directory. D represent directory. Read and execute for user. Read and execute for group. Read execute others. Read execute others. Okay. So this is for a user. This is user or a owner. This is group. Read write execute. Read write execute. Read execute. Okay, you can change it same thing only. So you can add a write permissions. You can remove the write permissions. Same thing you can implement. For example, chmod g minus w. Okay, g minus rw or anything g minus w dc1. What happens? Write is removed. Okay, I'm removing group and others. Read and execute. Remove both the things. Look at here. Everything is removed. So a group and others. They cannot read. They can't execute. They can't able to see what is there inside. So like this also you can able to implement. Okay, so here also same implementation. Guys, last point in this mode, because of when you go to change mode kind of stuff, there is a symbolic mode and absolute mode. Both modes are there. This is absolute mode. This is a symbolic mode. So I'm telling in a symbolic mode. This is entirely symbolic mode. To change the permissions, this is entirely symbolic mode. But remaining is common. So remaining is common. Read, write, execute. Okay, read permissions, other permissions. This is symbolic mode. Okay. Last point I want to tell, that is, guys, files don't have execute permissions. Remember. So directories having execute permission by default. Files don't have execute permissions by default. Only executable file or script. You create a script, Python script or a .ssh script, like a .sh script, okay, or .py script, .java script, okay, script files, okay, script files, required execute permission. I'll show you one example. Okay, just I will write one script file here. So look at this. For example, cat greater s of 1.sh file. I'm writing sorry, echo this is file. Okay, this is script file. Date cal. I'm executing commands here. Okay, I'm executing some commands. Ping -c1 to www.google.com. So I wrote some commands and make this one as a script. Totally 4 commands are there. So Control C, completed. ls space -l s of 1.sh. See, it is having a normal permissions, no execute permissions. I'm going to run this file /s of 1.sh. What happened? Permission denied. Permission denied because it's not a executable file, or maybe I'm not a root user. When I'm trying, not found. So what I'm told, this is executable file. It contains the commands to execute, but no executing permissions. chmod plus x s of 1.sh. It meaning is all. Meaning is all user group others will get a execute permissions. Try it is. Now it is executing. See it is. Name or a service is something not known. So again, so directly we can execute. It is executed. It is a date. It is a echo output calendar. Some it is trying to ping it. There is some mistake inside. Don't worry. But check the permissions. Execute permissions. No execute permissions. Executable file cannot be executed. For example, you download a application. You try to run it. It is not running. Try to check it. The permissions. If executable permissions are there or not. For example, I have a file in my Windows system. I copied from Windows to Linux. But what happened? It is not running. Check the permissions. Check the permissions. I want to edit this file. So I given correct only, but it is not running. It's okay, no problem. remove this thing. I put a easy one. So 192.168.2 sorry 1.1. Now again execute. Now it is showing, see, ping output something. Okay. So point is here, you want to execute a file, must have a read write execute permissions. To give read write execute permissions, give it like this easily. You can give. So .x execute permissions must be given. Guys, understand executable permissions?
Yes, sir.
This is the file. I try to execute like this, but it is permission denied. I use a sudo do as a super user, but still nothing. So what I have done, I given a executable permissions and try to execute. So this is important. So sequence is missing. Okay. So this is point. Okay. Check the permission once you given a, make sure it is executable. Okay. And running this thing. Okay. So what is the file content? File content is not given, right? So file content also will write. Not this one, not this one, not this one. What is the content of the file? So go to here. Yes. This is the file content. Okay. So I created a file with this content. You can use anything. You can use any gateway or your system IP address, anything, or local IP address, local host also you can give. Anything, just some commands, write it and try to execute it. Check the permissions and try to execute it. Next, give the X permission, executable permissions, then you will get it running. Guys, this is chmod, absolute mode, sorry, symbolic mode. There is absolute mode is also there. Guys, understand how to change the permissions.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. So next one is absolute mode. Absolute mode is also a very simple one. I will tell absolute mode permissions. So only thing is, may I done this redirection, right? Processing, background process, scheduling. So this is I will tell tomorrow. Only absolute mode I will tell and we'll finish today. Guys, compulsory practice. I'm leaving. Early means giving timing means you have to compulsory practice. Complete it. Be fast. Yeah, we are not done a ch1 kind of stuff. That is also we'll see which one is better. First of all, no, okay. First of all, I will tell absolute mode. Then ch1, chgrp also I will tell now only. Absolute mode. What is absolute mode? Look at here. R W X. Read, write, execute. There is some values are there. Read means 2, W means, sorry. Read means 4, W means 2, execute means 1. You know, if you convert this thing into binary is like this. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So this is read, write, execute. If you think like this also, it is correct only. Read, write, execute. Look at read only means 1 is at read type. Write only, execute only. If you want read and write, execute. 1, 1, 1. So it is 7. 7. Okay. So read, write, execute. Combinedly 4 plus 2 plus 1 is a 7. You want read and write, execute 7. In a binary also same thing. Actually 4 to 1 values came from like this one. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute. Like 3 things are there now. So what are the symbol it is? Read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. So this part is user part. Right? This is user or a owner part. Group, others, obviously. Okay, so this is again splitted like this. So here permissions are given. So for this one I will take another example or same example, ls space hyphen l cf1. Read, write, read, write, read permission. So same file only. We'll take it and we'll do on this one. So this is the permission set. So first of all, we'll take this part. Okay. I want permission like this: R, W, R, and nothing. Meaning is write is remote. Here read is also remote. So whatever the previous permission it is, this is completely setting permission only. Chmod. You have to calculate RW means 4 plus 2, 6. R for group means 2. Sorry, read only, right? So it is R for group. Nothing means 0. CF1. chmod 640 CF1. Look at here. Got a output or not? I want to put a RW, RW, RW. Now anybody will try? RW means
8 right.
6, 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. Another RW, 6. Another RW, 6. We'll try again. Okay, no problem. chmod 666 CF1. Okay, RW, RW, RW. I want a permission like this. R like this. Anybody? Only R.
6.
R means
6. Sorry. 4.
R, only single R. R value is
4. 4.
4. Another 4. Another 4.
4, 4. CF1.
chmod 444. I want a permission like this. RW, RW, and nothing.
4, 6, 4, 6.
6, RW, 6.
6.
RW, another 6. Next, nothing. No RW. 0. 6, 0. Okay. So you can add like a you want to execute mode. You want it. You can add a execute mode also. Okay. chmod 660 instead of that one 770. CF1. It become executable file. If I give an 777 RWX, RWX, RWX. Okay. If I give a 555, this changes like this. Okay. Read, execute, read, execute, read, execute only. No other things. Okay. So we can use like this. So whatever the previous one, we don't mind about it. Only thing we check it, what is the desired permissions. Okay, and multiple changes, read changes, user changes, group changes, any kind of change. So what is the desired output we wanted? We can do it by using simple number. Okay, so each position, this is users, groups, and others. Okay, so like that only we can able to do it. So this is called absolute mode. Absolute mode we use numbers. So read, write, execute 4 to 1. So by combination of 4 to 1, so we'll get this numbers. Also we do at on a directory, right? So we have a directory ls space hyphen ld c1. Yeah, see, it's trying to give output, means it's trying to show content of DC1. Now I'm showing like this. Okay, so only user having a read write execute. Only user having a read write execute. Now what I want to desire is user read write execute, group read execute, others read execute. Okay, so like this. This is the thing. I want this one like this. DRWX RX 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 like this. Okay. chmod. So you have to count. We have to first of all put a number on it. So what it is? RWX means 7. RX means 4 plus 1. 5. 4 plus 1. 5. 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1. 755. DC1. Yes, got changed. Okay. So compulsory remember the numbering. 77 full permission. 666 read write execute. 640 read write, read for a group, 0 for others. 755, 750. These are the very important. 770, 775, 664, 660. Most common things. What you have to do, guys, you have to write down based on this. What is the thing I will get it from here? What is the thing I will get it from here? What is the thing I will get it? So if you write down, then you will understand. I'm not writing anything, just you have to write down. Okay. The last one here, it is umask. Umask value is there. So what is the umask value? So people are sleeping. So this is umask value. Yeah, I will tell about that one later. So chgrp, chown command is also there, but guys, practice this one. Okay, practice up to here. So what are the commands we have seen since morning? Okay, so vi means vi editor. Next, redirections. Redirections are also very important. Redirections and ls command. Very small. Less only we have discussed ls command. Paths, compulsory check the paths. Okay, and IO redirections, permissions. At least thorough with these things. Okay. Tomorrow I will tell a umask value, ch1, chgrp also. That's it for today. Practice, guys. That's why I'm giving this time again. Okay. That's it for today. So I have to stop recording, right?